Hey everyone, I'm CJ.
Noah. Long ball.
And this is the news segment for TV Pop Culture, episode 55. Hey everyone, I'm CJ.
I'm Noah. And I'm Long Ball.
And this is TV Pop Culture, episode 55 for the week of February the 3rd. So I'd like to get into a bit of news, if I could, for Young Justice and Green Lantern, the animated series.
I like both of them.
Well, then you're going to be a little disappointed.
Oh, crap.
Cartoon Network released a press statement stating that these two shows will be ending come this year. They haven't given an exact date as to when said shows will be disappearing off of Cartoon Network, or whether or not they'll continue to remain in reruns until DC Animated Studios has come up with new shows to replace them.
My life.
We all know why this is happening, because Cartoon Network can't get it together. I think, what was it, this past season came out, and they're still airing episodes that they didn't air from it.
Bring back Samurai Jack!
Yes, yeah, that would, I think that would help boost their ratings a bit. But again, you know that they probably wouldn't be able to keep it together, because even then they'd hesitate at showing other episodes.
Oh God. Did you hear about the new CG Powerpuff Girls special?
I'm starting to wish I didn't, but
yeah, it's
go on.
The designs look horrible. Basically, they're bringing back the Powerpuff Girls for like a 1-hour special or something.
Why in CG? Why would you?
I don't know. I mean,
why would you only bring it back for 1 hour?
Why don't we do a claymation adaptation of Sin City? Because that's a great idea.
Oh, might as well.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You know that
I think the anime version of Powerpuff Girls will probably be better than this thing.
Yeah, I mean, Powerpuff Girls was practically anime to begin with.
You know that this is probably coming from the same people who thought that the muzzle flare on the Spider-Man suit was just badass.
Well, you know, there have been rumors floating around for a couple of years that J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Studios is working on a Samurai Jack feature film.
Oh, God.
But I'm going to look that up and see if those are rumors or not. We'll have more on that next week.
I hope Divinity Tartakovsky.
Is it wrong that I'm kind of hoping those are rumors?
Yeah, might be too.
What? Come on, a Samurai Jack movie?
A Samurai Jack movie I could handle, but okay, go to the previous episode before this if you want to find out why I don't think J.J. Abrams should do it.
Well, it's just a studio, man. It's not like he personally takes
We're not getting into debate about this. We already had a 20-minute debate.
All right, I've got a news item here.
Alrighty.
Spider-Man 2, Electro Unchained.
There's going to be a Spider-Man 2?
Yes, there's going to be a Spider-Man 2, and it's going to have Jamie Foxx, whom some of you may remember from last year's Django Unchained, as Electro. Now, this is just a rumor.
Why?
I think they're going
Why
to
would anyone do this?
Okay, CJ.
What did we do to deserve this?
CJ, I think they're going for the ultimate version of Electro here, because Jamie Foxx is bald.
Just be glad they're not giving us
Green
Lantern 2. Hey, look! It's Parallax. No, wait, no, that's an octopus made of poop.
Oh God, that movie was awful.
So you're telling
I can't read this. I can't.
So you're honestly telling me that Spider-Man 1 sold enough tickets to get a sequel?
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man. Get it right.
You know what I think needs to happen? I think Doc Ock needs to go and kill Parker in the movie and just have it follow the comics.
No. Shut up.
That was Peter Parker? I thought that was Edward Cullen. What movie were you guys watching?
Why the hell does Spider-Man need to skateboard?
I thought it was called The Amazing Spider-Man. Edward Cullen goes skateboarding.
You know what would be the best thing to do is if the Dark Knight found out that Spider-Man was ripping him off and then beat the crap out of him. I'd go watch that.
Why didn't they just call it Spider-Man Begins?
Hey, like Man of Steel should be called Superman Begins. Because they're basically doing the same thing. I mean,
no one's involved.
Or in other words, Superman grows a beard and mopes a lot.
Okay, I just want to.
Superman movie.
I just want to put this out there. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Knight movies, but Christopher Nolan did do a good job.
That's perfect.
Stop copying him, please. The reason why he did a good job is because he had his own original ideas. not because he copied someone else.
Mind you, Zack Snyder is directing. And remember, this is the man who brought us Watchmen, which was a beautiful and mostly faithful adaptation of the comic book.
Okay, so I guess
Where
at
the
the
hell
very
is my
least
giant
it'll look
squid?
good.
And 300. So, yeah, regardless, we'll get to see Superman punching Zod in, like, slow motion or something.
One thing while we're on the topic of Superman, one thing I do think they should change is the costume, specifically in the regions below the belt.
Oh, speaking of which,
So you want to be skin tight? You can actually see Superman's junk.
No,
Speaking of
I
which-
want it. I want it so that you can't see his junk at all.
speaking of awkward-looking costumes, new pictures have surfaced of Nicolas Cage in his Superman suit for the ill-fated Superman Lives. Nicolas Cage in his Superman costume. Google it. You won't regret it.
Gosh,
You won't regret it.
I have a feeling I will.
It was bad enough that he became Ghost Rider.
I for a second, I thought I saw bat nipples. Superman lips.
I'd like to move on for a moment if we could. So I've got some good news and some bad news for video game fans. The good news is that the PS4 has been scheduled to be released on February 20th, 2013.
You mean revealed?
No, the site said released.
What?
So I'm not sure if by that they mean revealed,
What?
or if it's actually going to be out in stores,
Okay, what
but
fucking,
it specifically said release.
what fucking site were you reading, first of all?
I managed to see this on another web show whose name will not be mentioned because they're not paying us.
You're going to trust another guy on the internet.
Okay, it was ETC. The PS Home will be a touchscreen, which, okay, what is with the hard-on that comes with touchscreens?
Are we?
I mean, I have a touchscreen iPod, and it broke within, I think, less than a year.
Every time Nintendo does something, the rest will follow. Unless you're Microsoft.
No. Oh, thank God. Okay, if Xbox put in a touchscreen.
they're already doing that with the second.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Not my Xbox. And also, the system will be able to record the last 15 minutes of your game. So, if for whatever reason you're unable to save, it's already recorded.
So what if you're like watching a porno? What if it's one of those like erotic H dating games?
That we
So
can only get
record-
from Japan.
Do you just watch the
And-
last 15 minutes over and over and over again?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm going to need a little longer than 15 minutes. I'm going to need like half an hour minimum.
I never needed to know that. I want that to be clear.
Okay.
So are we going to get Kingdom Hearts 3 or what?
That is the rumor that has been circulating around the internet. No one has commented for sure or not whether or not we are going to get Kingdom Hearts 3. People have been asking Square Enix and Sony what's going on with that,
I mean,
and
specifically
they've
for the
all...
Square Enix taken over by Valve. Maybe it's 6. Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
Kingdom Hearts Episode 2 Part 4.
Okay, I think... And the only reason I say this is because I don't want it to wind up like Star Wars. I think Kingdom Hearts needs to stop.
Yeah, just do number 3 and just end it.
Yeah, because, I mean...
have Sora and Kyrie get married.
I know they won't, because it's
quiet,
still
Shiver.
making money,
Fuck you.
but
So waiting for the day when Sonic and Amy get married.
that won't happen.
Hey,
No,
I
it won't.
witnessed a bunch of grown men throwing a fit on the internet for the past week because Twilight Sparkle is going to become a princess, and this is a bad thing somehow. The Hasbro tweets one picture of her with wings, and everybody loses their mind.
Who cares? It's a fucking cartoon. That's what I have to
Exactly.
say. Like,
Alright.
who cares if Optimus Prime has lips?
Except he looks like a character from Adventure Time when he takes the mask off, though. Keep expecting to go,
Yeah.
Ice King, give us back the Allspark.
yeah.
Wrong
yeah.
show, dipshit.
God.
Megatron, give us back our sandwiches. I want to see Jake, and that's one crossover I'd watch. Jake and
Yeah.
Finn take on Megatron.
all I have to say about, comic book marriages in general, if anyone has any sense by now, they will not do them. We saw what happened with SpiderMan.
Hey,
We saw what happened
I like
with
that
Superman.
marriage.
You save on divorce lawyers, because all you have to do is make a deal with Satan. And then it's like it never happened.
No, that's only the Marvel version of Satan. That guy has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
No, seriously, kids, if you ever have to make a deal with the devil, make sure it's the Marvel devil. Because the worst he'll do is blank out a few bridal photos, and that's it.
Imagine if Spider-Man tried to make a deal with the devil from Fantasia.
I thought he was like...
Shit would go down.
Oh man, shit would go so down. Spider-Man would be like a smear on the wall. But like the devil from Marvel, like Mephistopheles, I thought that guy was like the Green Goblin's grandpa. Who the hell is this red?
Back in my day, we didn't have flying jet wings. Oh God,
Back
my heart.
in my day, Spider-Man didn't have organic web shooters. He built them. He built them.
Yeah.
What kind of loser is this guy that he has nothing better to do? He's the devil. He's the devil. The devil goes to and fro on the earth, if you ask, depending who you ask.
Just be glad they ended it, because at that point it had been, what, 2 decades?
Yeah, 2 decades of Peter Parker whining.
Exactly. Just be glad they ended it.
Well, at least he got sex.
It may have been flawed.
I don't like being married to a husky.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up, Parker. You should be boning that every night. Okay, Uncle Ben.
hey, Parker, do you know what my favorite brand of rice is?
Hang on, let me put on my Green Goblin first.
Hi, is Uncle Ben there? No, he's at the theater with your parents.
Oh, okay, we've gotten a bit off topic. So, some disappointing news for gamers, and I'm not surprised at all that this happened. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been delayed until September 17th. And I blame Chuck for this, because he got me all excited, because, oh my god, Grand Theft Auto's coming! And now it's, so thanks, Chuck. Thanks.
Or, as Valve has retitled it, Grand Theft Auto 2, Episode 1.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is Valve just going to take over everything now?
You know what?
I thought Disney
you know
was
what Grand Theft Auto should be? Grand Theft Auto Row.
So
come on, Saints Row the Third was awesome.
As in Row to Hoe?
So you want like the main Grand Theft Auto character to kill people with a giant purple dildo?
Or a giant purple tit, whichever one works. You haven't played Saints Row the Third, have you?
How about a Clockwork Auto?
Can we
You can just drop a giant phallus on something.
Alrighty,
I'm still waiting for Grand Theft Mario.
Oh God.
And the inevitable power.
That is something that should never happen. You know that parent groups will be up in arms. You know this.
Yeah, but how
can they get mad? The bullets are so slow, you can just jump on them.
Yeah.
Nobody gets killed.
Imagine how much money they would make.
Imagine how hard that game would be to play. Oh, a cop! Oh, he moved! Fire another one!
Are the Mooninites the cops in this game?
Oh, God.
Oh, the Mooninites. I actually got that, and that saddens me.
Okay, we're moving on from this. So, a little bit of comic book news. Death of the Family will be ending this month with Batman 17. And for any of you who plan on rapidly picking up all the books quickly, avoid Red Hood and the Outlaws issue 16 because nothing happens at all. And you'll find out more about that on the next episode for The Tube.
And unfortunately, there will be no Naked Starfire.
Oh,
actually, that would have made this issue so much better. As much as I'm against that in comic books, that would have made this issue so much better.
Can I say that...
Because there'd actually be a reason to read it.
Can I say that Reboot Starfire makes me ashamed to read comics in public? I mean, granted, yes, she's a character from a world that doesn't have as many inhibitions as humans, but they kind of turned her into like a T-800, but with sex instead of killing Sarah Connor.
I actually liked her better in the cartoon.
Yeah, it's cold and mechanical, and there's nothing charming.
I liked her personality in the cartoon. Her appearance...
I hope you didn't like her appearance, because she'd be like 14 in the cartoon.
Well, when the cartoon came out, I was 12.
We gonna have some words, bro.
No, well, yeah, but when the cartoon came out, I was like 12 or 13.
I'm gonna do my Tracy what's his name? Tracy Jordan face, Judo. You better not be liking that Starfire.
And so then War will be reaching its 10th issue and the second issue for Planet Death, which is its current ongoing saga. Also, Nightwing and Teen Titans, both issue 14 for each, are out now on shelves. Does anyone else have anything else that they'd like to add?
Yeah, tell me that you didn't think Misty was hot when Pokemon was on.
Well, yeah, but I was 12, so
exactly.
You know. Although my first love was and always shall be Sailor Jupiter. And that's where my Amazon fetish came from.
Sailor Venus for me.
Venus rhymes with something.
We can't go that far.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a rare treat for this show. Okay, so I think it was Icon. I could be wrong. For any of you who don't know what Icon is, they're a convention that
I don't know
happens
what
here in
Icon is.
Winnipeg.
Why are you watching this show?
Well, because we do have viewers that are outside of Winnipeg. Fair enough.
So you mean like Steinbach?
No, we actually have a few viewers in the U.S. South Korea and Ireland.
Okay, so
Sweet.
I just have to ask: can the Americans actually correctly spell in their comments?
Can the Canadians? My girlfriend's from Germany, and she has better English than people who were born here.
Well, that's because we're
That's-
now living in a digital age, and everybody's retarded, apparently.
No, everyone just uses spell check, but spell check isn't correct either because the people who program spell check don't know how to spell.
Well, LOL.
Anyway, so this was like a couple years ago at Icon. There was a guy dressed up as Sailor Venus.
Why are you doing this to me?
He didn't even try. He just threw on the costume. Didn't even try to put boobs or anything in there. Just threw on the costume. I was like, hey, everyone, look, it's Sailor Penis.
Well, you know what? Any true fan of the show would know that Sailor Venus had a sex change in season 12. Duh.
What the fuck?
What?
There was no season 12.
That was a joke.
Oh.
Okay. I sometimes can't tell when you make jokes like
The
that.
closest Sailor Venus ever got to being a guy was that she was a tomboy.
Anyways, this has been TV Pop Culture, episode 55 for the news segment. I'm CJ.
I'm Noah, and I'm going to be a...
Scarred for life.
Yes!
I'm Wong Ball, and I'm the biggest guy at this table.
See you guys next time.